Hi, I'm Molly Mercier.
And I'm Richard Keast, and this is Spoke TV, your source for local and campus news. It's that time of year again. Christmas comes riding in early to Cambridge on the CPR holiday train. Not only is it fun for families, but it's also for a good cause. Candace Cobbing takes in the sights and sounds.
Christmas in Cambridge kicked off this week with the latest stop at the Malcolm Street train station. Volunteers arrived before the Christmas train event began, including the Cambridge Self-Help Food Bank. Donation drop boxes were set up throughout the station, as well as hot dogs, apple cider, and popcorn available for small donations. Pat Singleton tells Spoke TV of an added gift from Canadian Pacific Rail this year.
The really neat thing is CPR presents the food bank in the town $3,000. So it just brings probably easy 2.5, probably 250, 3,000 people out.
I'm here in the stands at the Malcolm Street train station in Cambridge. We're waiting for the CP holiday train to arrive. Word on the street is that Santa Claus is going to make an appearance as well. We excited, guys? Soon crowds piled in to enjoy a performance by local brother and sister country band, the Reclaws. We caught up with the band after their performance, who explained the challenges they face writing music together.
A different angle of it. You can't write love songs about brother and sister singing together. It sounds weird, right? A brother and sister singing a love song. So you got to go at a different approach, like the girl talking about the guy that her friend's in love with, and I'm the guy that her friend's in love with. That's what we do in some of our songs.
But it's really cool, I think, writing together. It's given us another way to form a relationship with each other instead of just siblings. It gives us another step to, all right, now we're like business partners.
The CP holiday train en route from Quebec then arrived at the station for performances before leaving for its next stop in Ayr. Its final stop will be on December 16th in British Columbia. For Spoke TV, I'm Candace Cobbing.
In other holiday news, there's a new 2013 approach to teaching your family about Hanukkah, and it's all from your handheld device. Brendan Swanbag taps into this technology.
Hanukkah, there's an app for that. Guelph-based Midnight Illusions Limited has released a puzzle and coloring book just in time for the Festival of Lights. Each app includes 26 different pictures that incorporate common Hanukkah symbols such as the menorah and dreidel. Owner Jason Bavington says that they are meant to help people celebrate the holiday.
I'd say our main goal is just to bring more fun into the holiday for kids and for anyone else that wants to, play the puzzles app.
Rabbi Daniel Levitt says that he can't wait to bring the app home for his children to try out.
I think anytime you can get kids involved and active, something with a symbol for a holiday, they get more excited about it.
University of Guelph student Zach Roher says that you don't necessarily have to be a kid to enjoy the apps.
I loved coloring. Even as an adult, I still enjoy coloring, and it's a great way to take a few themes from Hanukkah, the event itself, and color it in.
With first week downloads in the thousands, Midnight Illusions ranks in the top 5 for Hanukkah apps. Bavington says that there is still more data to be analyzed, but if these apps turn out to be successful, they will create more with a Jewish theme. For now, they have 16 others in development. For Spoke TV, I'm Brendan Zwanbag.
You will still have to leave a paper trail when voting in Waterloo this electoral season, as online voting is still not an option. Waterloo residents will be putting pen to paper with a traditional voting ballot since councillors have rejected an online option. Online voting has been deemed insecure and doesn't offer the anonymity a paper ballot does. The Waterloo councillors were unanimously opposed to online voting, but said they are willing to revisit it in the future.
With homeschooling becoming more and more accepted in North American culture, many people are choosing to educate their children from the comfort of their own living rooms. Kale Walters gets an inside look.
Sending a child to public or private school may be an obvious choice for some, but for others, they like to take a more at-home approach to education. In Ontario, approximately 20,000 children are taught at home. Statistics have shown that there is a slow but steady increase in homeschooling across North America. Homeschooling can start as early as the parent wishes and go until the child is ready to leave home to pursue further education or a career. Homeschooling offers many great opportunities for developing minds, such as the chance to really focus on skills they excel in. For Grace, that is math and art. Allison Godkin homeschools Grace and her other children and believes there is definitely a benefit to it.
I think that they're benefiting in the sense that I'm moving at their pace with what they can do. So if they aren't getting a concept, we stay with it.
Despite the benefits, there are some misconceptions that people have about being taught in that manner. Stephanie Dotsert says that a lot of people don't know what to expect when meeting someone who is homeschooled.
We get, and I still to this day, we meet someone new and they find out that you're homeschooled and they go, "Really? But you're so normal."
But not all have the same enthusiastic outlook on homeschooling. Melissa Sawyer, a supply teacher, believes there are fewer reasons to homeschool your children.
Maybe if the child has already shown some issues with socialization, like maybe they're just not connecting well with peers, or maybe they have some sort of severe behavioral, challenges.
For Spoke TV, I'm Kale Walters.
Aspiring audio producers will be able to take a course at Conestoga College in the coming year. Musician Bob Egan from Blue Rodeo started the program, and Steve Rzazinski takes a look.
Beginning in January 2014, Conestoga College will be looking to shape a new generation of sound engineers and music producers. New courses designed for students to learn all there is to know about audio production in the digital age will be offered.
Students interested in learning more about the new modern arts audio courses can come here to an informational session at Kitchener Studio Project, which is right in the Everest College building.
For the program, students will have access to a wide variety of resources, including mixing boards, sound stages, and the latest audio software. Heading up the new department will be local musician and pedal steel guitar player for Blue Rodeo, Bob Egan, who talks about an evolving industry.
We worked really hard to make these courses applicable to the modern world, as opposed to the old school world of just recording bands and making a living there, because that world's kind of gone away.
Teaching alongside Egan will be veteran producer, musician, and professor Dave Gray. He discusses the challenges in setting up a new academic program.
In the academic world, things just move a bit slower, and it's not unique to Conestoga. It's just how it is in North America. To get a program off and running, it takes a few years. We're trying to do it in 6 months.
Registration for the new audio arts courses is now open, and those interested can look under the Continuing Education tab on the Conestoga website for more information. For Spoke TV, I'm Steve Rzazinski.
A fan-favorite character on the hit show Family Guy was killed off the series, leaving audiences distraught.
On Sunday, November 24th, one of Fox's most popular cartoon families lost their longtime family pet. Brian Griffin has been a part of the Griffin family since the hit series Family Guy first aired in 1999. The walking, talking dog was struck by a car in an episode titled Life of Brian. Before the episode aired, producers released a statement telling viewers that one of the family members would be killed off, but no one expected the articulate, outspoken dog to be the victim. Audiences had a short time to grieve after the passing of Brian, as they were introduced to a new family dog, Vinny. Fans were shocked after the airing of the episode, putting hashtag RIP Brian to the top of the trending charts on social media sites. Some even started petitions in hopes to bring back their beloved Brian.
There's been a lot of controversy circling the recent CSI Surplus of almost $1 million. Adam Roshan had a chance to get students' reactions and also talk to a nonprofit organization.
In the wake of a surplus that has almost amassed $1 million, Conestoga Students Incorporated has found itself in a unique situation. This has stirred mixed emotions around the post-secondary institution. Conestoga College's Student Association has been accumulating funds for approximately 4 years in an effort to save for future projects such as a new rec center. The sudden influx of attention towards CSI has led many students to believe they aren't receiving enough bang for their $175 a year buck.
I'm first year and I don't know anything. Like, why are they spending the money on?
They're still charging us extra money. Like, they're still getting money for it. I just think it's completely ridiculous.
The news has also attracted the attention of other local colleges, and although not all facilities have a student association, the information draws a confused reaction. Trios College's campus director, Lori Fast, believes that the amount of money set aside is a lot and worries how it is handled.
That's a lot of money. I would want to, if I was a student, I would just want to see where the money is. Like, what would it, what would they use it for?
CSI is a nonprofit organization, and as the manager of another nonprofit organization, Karen Griffiths points out, they are a business and, like any business, need to plan ahead.
We operate as a business, but we are a charity and we're accountable to our donors. We abide by the Imagine Canada ethical fundraising and accountability policy. So we're very transparent to our donors. Our financial statements are posted on our website. Anybody can, find out information as to where our money is going.
CSI is expected to release a press release in the next few days. For Spoke TV, I'm Adam Roshan.
A handshake is old news when it comes to a friendly greeting. Howie Mandel started fist bumping in 2005 on Deal or No Deal to ward off germs. A new study shows he might have been onto something. Laura Rossi has the story.
Bro culture could save us all from passing on germs. A new study by West Virginia University found that the fist bump could be healthier than the handshake.
The study was published in the Journal of Hospital Infection. It showed that a significantly higher amount of drug-resistant bacteria, like MRSA, is spread during a handshake and less is spread during a fist bump. This is because of the amount of surface exposure and time-lapse of the skin-to-skin contact.
Even with hand sanitizers in the halls, the bacteria can still be spread. We asked numerous doctors and nurses to comment on the spread of the bacteria, but we were refused interviews.
This newfound study could also affect the working world and the professionalism in it. Manager of Employer Relations and Job Development at Conestoga College, Sandra Coco, shares her thoughts on the study and what it would mean if the fist bump came into the professional world.
I think it'll certainly require people to reframe how we think about the handshake, and it'll depend on the generation as well that you're either being interviewed by or you're interviewing. And like we tell all of our students, you do often have to adapt to the audience that you're addressing. So I think it might take some time, but it could become, down the road, that is the new handshake. And if that's a socially accepted way to greet one another, again, it's just another sign of the times.
Many people agree with the fist bump being adopted more throughout society. Francis Karevia, IT help desk technician, tells us his opinion on the subject.
I would definitely like to make fist bump the social norm for professional gatherings.
Whether the fist bump will be accepted in the professional world or if the handshake will continue to dominate is still unknown. For Spoke TV, I'm Laura Rossi.
In other health news, a new study shows a little chocolate indulgence could be a good thing. With the holiday season coming up, this is good news for chocolate lovers everywhere. Rob Hoff takes a bite.
Everyone knows how hard it can be to turn down a piece of chocolate, especially during the holidays. But thanks to a new study out of the University of California, you no longer have to battle against those chocolate cravings. The study found that people who eat dark chocolate in moderation compared to regular chocolate eaters have a smaller body mass index.
The potential health benefits are thought to be due to the flavonoids as well as the natural compounds found in the cocoa butter used to make the chocolate.
As registered dietitian Janelle Hutchinson explains, flavonoids help fight toxins in the body.
So in terms of for humans, they have antioxidant effects. So they really help to protect against heart disease. There's studies showing they help lower cholesterol. So in terms of when it think about weight loss, they're really beneficial in making sure that our cells are healthy.
Researchers expect that one flavonoid in chocolate, known as epicatechin, may be responsible for lowering body weight. Avid runner and healthy eater Marianne Turner explains that although dark chocolate has many benefits, you've got to eat your fruits and veggies too.
The trick for losing weight and staying healthy is the nutrients, and you can't get all your nutrients from chocolate.
Instead of butting heads with your chocolate cravings this holiday season, indulge in a piece of dark chocolate and know that your body thanks you.
For Spoke TV, I'm Rob Hoff.
That's it for this week. I'm Richard Keast.
And I'm Molly Mercier. For more news, check out spokeonline.com.